And now to the trial of Demetrius Montgomery. He is charged with murdering two Charlotte-Mecklenburg police officers in 2007. Today, the jury got a look at what Montgomery was keeping in his room, and prosecutors told them that Montgomery has always had an issue with police. News Channel 36 reporter Glenn Counts has been covering this trial since the beginning. He joins us live from our mobile newsroom at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Glenn?
Well, Sonia, a Bible and a notebook are just two of the items that were found in Demetrius Montgomery's room. Officers also found something else, more than 370 rounds of ammunition, and prosecutors say that it was the same type that was used in the murders.
This afternoon, the jury heard about Montgomery's past, 3 of his prior contacts with police, that prosecutors hope will show that the suspect has always had it in for law enforcement. Montgomery is charged with killing officers Jeff Shelton and Sean Clark. Officer Charles Gunther on the left and Sergeant Dan Malone on the right each had a confrontation with Montgomery, one in 1999, the other in 2004. In both cases, Montgomery was arrested after officers say he gave them no other choice. Officer Mike Adamczak told jurors that Montgomery cold-cocked him during that 1999 incident. He suffered an eye injury. Judge Forrest Bridges instructed jurors that they can only use the information if it helps them determine a motive. Prosecutors suggest that Montgomery had an intense hatred of police and decided to act on it the night Shelton and Clark answered a domestic disturbance call at the Timber Ridge Apartments, March the 31st of 2007. Earlier today, jurors got to see what police took out of Montgomery's room. 396 of the items were bullets like these. They were found in an open safe, most of them .32 caliber, the same kind prosecutors say were used to kill the officers.
Well, a crime scene technician also took the stand and talked about how he took fingernail scrapings from Montgomery, and an investigator talked about how he supervised the process. Now, those samples could potentially show whether or not Montgomery got into a scuffle with the two officers. Reporting live from our mobile newsroom here at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse, Glenn Counts, News Channel 36.
So that fingernail evidence could be extremely critical.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, obviously we don't know what the results are, but say, for example, it shows the officer's DNA under his nails. You'd almost think game over. On the other hand, though, if nothing was found, then prosecutors are definitely going to put it out there because you know the defense is going to make hay of it, and they certainly don't want to look like they're hiding something from the jury.
Glenn Counts reporting for us live tonight from the county courthouse. Thank you, Glenn.
After the verdict came down.
28-year-old Demetrius Montgomery will spend the rest of his life behind bars for killing officers Sean Clark and Jeff Shelton back in 2007. He showed no emotion as the verdict was read. After, Jennifer Shelton, Jeff's wife, spoke directly to Montgomery, telling him, "You shattered my world and stole my sense of security." Shelton's father spoke next, saying of Montgomery, "God may forgive him, but I never will. His family can go see him in prison. I have to see my son from the grave." After court adjourned, a very touching moment between Montgomery's father and one of the officers' fathers, as the two men, forever changed by what happened between their sons, shared an embrace. The jury was escorted from the courthouse by sheriff's deputies and did not speak about their decision. Jennifer Shelton and Sherry Clark also left quietly, heavily guarded by CMPD officers. Montgomery's family was more vocal, furious with the ruling.
The police officer, what did he do? Tamper with evidence and they still, the system ain't nothing now.
He is presumably talking about CMPD Detective Arvin Fant, who admitted to throwing out some of his investigation notes in this case. The prosecutors left the courthouse next. Lead attorney Marcia Goodenow spoke with the media.
It's been a long, hard trial, and I've been doing this for 20 years, and I hope to God this city never suffers another tragedy like this again.
Chief Rodney Monroe called the 2 first-degree murder convictions the right thing.
What Mr. Montgomery took away, not only from this department 3.5 years ago, but from this community, can never be replaced.
He called the prosecutors Goodenow, Beth Green, and Glenn Cole fantastic, and says justice was done.
We lost more than 2 police officers. We lost more than 2 husbands and a father. This community lost a symbol of what really makes sense to all of us.
The 2 first-degree murder convictions carry back-to-back life sentences with no chance of parole. I am told an appeal has already been filed, but legal experts tell me that ultimately they feel that this ruling is going to stand.
That's what's fascinating about this case. You know, the jurors come back in 8 hours on this. The defense never really mounts much of a case until closing arguments. There were some screw-ups along the way with the prosecution, but you think everything was handled fairly on this by the judge?
Well, I think that a lot of legal experts say that the judge in this case, Judge Forrest Bridges, was very precise, very accurate, and very careful about what he allowed. And throwing out that death penalty after Detective Fan admitted to throwing out some of his notes secured, some would say, that this is a standing that's going to rule and will not be overturned. Yeah, a lot of emotion down there today and a lot of relief on a lot of parties down there for the families of the officers and the prosecution today. Some closure, finally.
Yeah.